Hi-ho, folks, and welcome back to the adventures of Turwinkle, the Gnome Mage. Well, hi, Turwinkle.
Hello.
Are you all set for tonight?
Affirmative.
Well, great, because tonight we're going to be heading to an event. That's right, a multi-storytelling event over in Draenor. And so, without any further ado, let us go and see what is going on and who's doing what. So, we'll be right back with that. Alrighty, folks. Well, we made it safe and sound to Shatari Market District here in Talador, where the event is happening. And again, this is an event put on by the Nor Kure, and it is a storytelling event. And downstairs here, where I'm at, is where the party is happening. But upstairs, we go upstairs here, up the stairs, and onto the terrace is where they're having the storytelling portion of the event. Now, I love events not only for the inclusion of the community, which they have done. They've invited several guilds to come and join them. They have the Shadow Pan, of someone here also from the Stormglaive, and I think there's another guild here, Thera Na Shala, as well, and a few other folks who have come to enjoy this community event. And again, the reason why I like this, especially right now where we're sitting at in the expansion, which has been a very, very long expansion without any patches to it. And so a lot of folks have kind of come to the end of what they can do within the game. And so as role players, we can do stuff like this, where we come together as a community and do little events like this to keep the game alive and keep our characters going and having a lot of fun doing it. And so we're going to just check out this event and have fun. And that's what the game's all about. And so without any further ado, let's continue to enjoy the fun. Alrighty, folks, and as you can see, people are having a great time. And again, a storytelling event is a lot of fun, and it incorporates a lot of role play, but it also incorporates some great creative writing as well. And you'll come across some wonderful, wonderful stories that these people have made about their characters, maybe about something that's happened to their characters, or maybe just a story that the character is telling. And so it's a lot of fun to do, and as you can see, there's a lot of folks here enjoying this part. Now, what we're going to show you next is the party that's going on downstairs as well. So we'll be right back with that. All right, folks, well, we will go down to the party here in just a moment. But before we head down there, again, we have been having a great time here. There have been stories about love, about loss, happy events. And again, what it does is it highlights the creativity of the roleplay community, and something that we love tremendously here. And look who has shown up. None other, the one, the only, the mountain himself, Gandalin. That's right. And so we'll have fun talking with Gandalin here in a little bit. But again, a lot of fun here tonight, and some wonderful, wonderful creative stories. Alrighty, folks, well, the story time has come to an end, and now the random role play at the party can begin. And again, this is where role players can get together and do stuff that they normally probably wouldn't involve their characters in, and maybe it's something that's a little outside their storyline, or something that they can incorporate in their storyline, to where their character's not out in the field all the time or out in the main storyline, but they're doing something a little different. And that's what always makes it fun to role play at these types of events, because again, it gives your character some more depth. And that's what I enjoy about roleplay events, is it gives your character something other to do than just the main story arc or the main drama that they're involved in, and it gives them a chance to explore maybe some other avenues with their roleplay, or maybe find a new roleplay partner, or they end up on an adventure that lasts another 3-4 years down the line just by someone they met at a roleplay event like this. And so that's what makes these events so much fun and something to look forward to. And so keep an eye out, folks, for these kinds of things, and they'll pop up in the forums all the time. And more often than not, folks are always welcome to join in, as long as you're being respectful to the event and having fun doing so. And so, yeah, we're having a great time here at the party downstairs here, and there's a big toast going on, and so we're having a good time. So when we come back here, what we're going to do is we're going to talk to the creators of the event and see how they thought the event went, what it took to plan it, and all that good stuff. So we'll be right back with that. Alrighty, folks, one of my favorite people in the Nor Kure, Ysara, the beloved, is here tonight enjoying the festivities. And again, it's always fun when you go to roleplay events and you see folks that you've interacted with before and have enjoyed doing so, and it's like friends meet in the game and your characters being friends in the game as well. And sometimes you're off on your own paths and then you meet at a random event. It's always fun to do. And so again, one of my favorite people here is Sarah. Alrighty, folks, we have here the mountain. That's right, Gandolin is here, as well as Ivania. And some great role players, again, in the Nor Kure. And Ivania invited me to this awesome event, and so we had a lot of fun with that. And again, what we're going to do is we're going to talk to these folks here in a little bit and find out how they thought the event went tonight. So we have folks from the Shadow Pan Offensive here tonight, as well as a few other guilds that showed up to enjoy the event. And we showed a few of those people. And so, again, a lot of fun to see guilds come together to do events. Not just one guild doing an event for their guild, but a bunch of guilds coming together and doing more of a community event. And again, that's what makes our community, I think, a little bit special, because again, we can incorporate not just our own guild or our own circle of friends into something, but invite the community to come and enjoy what someone has put together. And so, fun role play, and again, hopefully we'll be able to get the Shadow Pan Offensive in on a guild interview sometime down the line. So a fun guild here of pandas, the Shadow Pan Offensive. Alrighty, well, we have the folks here that have put on this awesome event here tonight. We have got, now is it Solin?
Olath Solin.
Okay. Ivania.
Hello.
Zilkar.
Hey.
And Vinrid.
Hello.
All right, now these guys have put on this awesome event. So first and foremost, guys, how do you think the event went?
I think it went rather well. Definitely more people than we were anticipating showing up tonight.
Oh, well, that's good. It's always better to have more folks show up than not. Is that correct?
Yes.
Ivania, were you surprised by the number of people as well?
Yes, actually. We had a whole other guild that we weren't expecting actually show up.
Oh, awesome. And had they heard about the event through the forums?
No, I actually had invited one of their members and gave them permission to invite a few other people. I did not expect almost their entire guild to show.
Oh, great. Now, Zilkar, when you have a large number of people like that show up, is it more intimidating to make sure that the event goes well, or are you able to incorporate that a lot easier?
It definitely poses more of a challenge to keep everybody entertained, but it also kind of sets the stage for people to interact, have a larger pool for people to interact with others more often. See new faces, etc. Spread the horizon.
Right. And so, Vinred, how do you think it went tonight?
I think it went mind-blowingly amazing. I'm sure everyone had a little bit of fun. Even I had a little bit of fun with my little goat thing.
Okay. Oh, great. Now, Olaf, what was your favorite story tonight?
Honestly, it had to be the student of Ivania's from Farrell. How do you say his name, Ivania?
It was Farrell.
Oh, I was right. So it was Farrell. I liked his story. It was different than the rest, as in it had more of a sadder tone to it. A lot of people don't like doing sad stories in front of a large audience because they're worried how it'll be received. But it's nice to get that in there to remind the RP community that, hey, not everything is happy and cheerful and go-lucky.
Okay, awesome. Ivania, how long did it take to put this event together?
We actually scheduled it about a week and a half ago to make sure that people had ample enough time to coordinate themselves and make sure that they could show up to the event. And then about a half hour before the event was actually supposed to start, we started invites so that way people had time to trickle in and nobody was really super late.
Right now, Zilkar, how did you guys pick the location?
Funny story actually about that. I was out finally getting off my butt and getting Draenor pathfinding so I could fly around, and one of the assault quests has you questing right outside here, right outside the building. I walked in here thinking that there was a bunch of mobs for the quest, and there weren't. So I actually started looking around the building, and I thought it was a very unique building. You know, there was no mobs, there was no distractions, there was plenty of space. No matter how many people we invited, we'd have a place. And Ava came over because she thought she had seen it before, and she came over, checked it out. We fell in love with it. We were contemplating making this the guild's HQ for a while, and at the time we were already looking for a place for the storytelling event, so we chose this spot. It seemed to fit in perfectly.
Excellent. And that's always fun when you find hidden gems like this as great roleplay spots. And, and there are so many within the game. Azeroth is really a large, large game, and there are so many different little spots that you come across that end up being wonderful, wonderful roleplay locations. Now, Vinred, as far as doing another one, do you think the guild's up for doing more storytelling events down the line?
Oh, absolutely.
And if you had to do it again down the line, what do you think you guys will do better in the future?
Probably have more people ready with a story. Possibly encourage them to have their stories typed out so it can be copy-pasted in to help save some time. And so, people can read it easier. We're not waiting as long between posts.
Right. Yeah. So some of the stories seem to be a little bit longer because not everybody's the fastest typer. I know for myself, I do the hunt and peck method of typing. And so, being a little prepared as someone that's going to give the story, I think would really help out there as well. So I think overall it was a wonderful event, a lot of fun. There was a varied amount of stories that happened at the storytelling event. And then the party afterwards where people can mingle and get together and role play, I think was awesome. So I think you guys did a great job here.
Thank you, Turwinkle.
Thank
you for coming.
You bet. All right, folks. Well, we're going to see Turwinkle safe and sound back to Stormwind, and so we will talk to him when we get back there. All righty, folks. Well, again, we had a great, great time at the event, and Turwinkle, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Indubitably.
So let's give the Nor Kure and all the folks there a big thank you, sir.
Allow me to express my deepest thanks.
Indeed. And so, folks, again, if you are kind of bored right now in the expansion, definitely take a look at the forums. There are tons of events going on, and especially on every server that you can find, just go to the forums on the WoW forum pages, and you will see that there are events all over where people are looking for folks to come and enjoy an event that they're having. And so go and check them out. They're a lot of fun. And so with that, folks, if you like this episode, click that like button. If you would like to comment on this episode or on any of our previous episodes, please do so below. Let us know what you liked and what you didn't. And finally, if you would like to subscribe, well, we would love to have you. So hit that subscription button today. Well, Turwinkle, excellent job as always, sir. And Turwinkle, we will see you next time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Turwinkle. Bye-bye.